Hey folks, welcome back. Good to see y'all again for another expedition here at No Man's Sky. So the first time I did relics, I got caught a couple of times, got held up a couple of times. The bone fishing was a big issue. So anyway, I got all that stuff sorted out since then, so hopefully we'll get through this one super quick. I'll be able to show you a good quick walkthrough. And should be a party. So in the meantime, while I'm just finishing the last bit of setup stuff here, if you wouldn't mind taking a quick moment to like, share, subscribe, comment. I always appreciate those things. Okay, wow, quite a long delay today. Wow. And I'm just now seeing a lot of buffering here, so that means internet's not great. That means not awesome. Wow, guys, internet's having a tough time today. We just had some snow. That could very well be it. Yeah, a lot of times when our weather turns south, normally it's only bad like if it's actively windy, and I don't actually see a bunch of wind blowing around right now, so I don't know. Maybe it's just a bad internet day here. I'll run a quick speed test. If it doesn't look great, maybe I'll just kill this one and fire up a new. All right, we'll see what happens here moving forward. But I think that took care of it. Sometimes, yeah, it just needs that refresh. And hey, Joker Plays Gaming. What's up, man? Happy birthday, by the way. Good to see you, man. Hopefully you're having a good day there. Hey, Wanda, good morning. Afternoon. Gotta call it how it is, right? Okay, so I think that took care of the network issue there. I'll go ahead and get myself out of the way and we'll get into this expedition. Peace out, Home Scout. Welcome back, folks. Level Up Royal with you. Jeez, words are already broken. Welcome back, folks. Level Up Royal here with you once again. Guys, time for Expedition 18 Redux Relics. I've already done this one a couple of times now, so I should be able to give you a good, thorough, and fast walkthrough of this entire expedition. First things first, I'm just bringing a couple of odds and ends. That'll save time on having to farm this stuff, while I'm in the expedition. Not only that, I brought some gold for selling power, booyah. Brought some extra tech for selling power, once again for nanites, booyah, booyah. And then we've got the pundium, because I like to bring my starship, so I'm going to copy my Sentinel starship on the other side. The main things right here is going to be the indium and the altidindium. Reason being is I want to craft the Altium drive just in case we need that on the other side, or Atlantium drive, whatever in the heck they call that thing that you need to go to the purple star systems. So anyway, that's the main reason I bring in that stuff. I don't know if I'm going to need to go to purple star systems, but I like to be prepared. So with that, I'm like a Boy Scout. Gotta be prepared. Go ahead and start this bad boy. Yeah, so it's Joker's 29th birthday. I think 29, right? It's been 29 for a while. Joker and I have both celebrated many 29th birthdays. But I'm not counting. Alright. So the funny thing is, I finally jumped galaxies in my primary save file. And I had never jumped galaxies before because I'd always read it's all just the same old, so I figured, well, there's really no point, why bother? But anyway, I finally just, you know, buckled down and got it done. I did not realize everything was going to break. Everything. All my tech was trashed. Exosuit. All gone. Starship. All gone. Multi-tool. All gone. So the next time I jumped galaxies, I put on, like, a garbage multi-tool that I didn't care about. I switched starships to a burner starship I didn't care about. So yeah, the funny thing, though, is it starts out exactly the same. Like, as soon as you jump galaxies, you get this little intro. All this stuff initializing, you know, and you're in a new world, you don't know what's going on. It's a big, giant party. So anyway, speaking of big, giant parties, we've got to get to our starship. Let's see if I can locate that bad boy. And I know we're going to need everything. Sodium, because that hazard is not going to last long. Excuse me. And our starship is not super close. Granted, we should have enough to make it to the starship. Ah, nuts! No mining laser, what? What is it, the Dark Ages? Okay, give me that. Funny, when you're using an amped up character, you know, with the jump boots, you got all the jetpacks installed, then you go back down to bare bones nothing. Man, that's smart. Well, Joker, so if you feel 79, but you're only celebrating your 29th birthday, I guess you have to average those two out, so you're somewhere in the middle of all that. I was like, answer hail, what is it, raining? Oh, apparently I joined some society. We were not given a choice. Okay, so whatever they give you, get your rewards. That might be some stuffs you need. For example, we got a free one of those. Surge battery. I think we need those surge batteries when we activate the scanner. So yeah, don't sell those, don't delete those. Okay, we got some pre-packaged stuff. Go ahead and get this stuff installed. Personal refinery, that's going to be nice. And I'm going to go through and see if I have any overcharged. Ah! Nobody wants a translator overcharge. Give me a break. Okay, we're going to get those out of the way. Now that might be useful. I don't know if sticking just the jetpack tech in there is going to be helpful. But yeah, I think between those two, that'll be the best bang for the buck in the overcharged. So they give us a free starship. Nice. Ah, 32. See, it's all about the averages, Joker. See, that's what I like about you. You're always quick on the math. I take time to figure math out. Okay, wow, our starship isn't damaged? What's happening? Okay, so there's that Altinindium drive. Now, the one thing I did not bring, I brought the Altinindium, I brought the Indium. I did not bring the Living Glass, but that's okay. Once I copy my starship, we can dismantle that, get the Living Glass, bada bing, bada bing. Good to go. So I'm not going to do anything to this starship. I'm not going to put any tech in here. Okay, so avian. That's right, I remember all the phases, they had a different type of skeleton we had to assemble. So I guess for now, collect ancient artifacts. Oh. Buried ruins. Okay, so we might be able to do this here. I'm gonna try. Oh, memory stones. That's another thing I'm keeping my eye out for. Those pesky memory stones. So I remember doing the first Relics expedition. I think it was like a year ago now. It's been a hot minute. And yeah, those memory stones, I was on a planet. It was part of the expedition. It might have been one of the dig site worlds or something. But like they were right there. They were right in front of my face. And I didn't collect them all. I left the planet and then yeah, that was a party. So that's one of the things I'm going to keep an eye out for. The other thing... Hazardous flora, okay, that's gonna come. A photo of 3 group, yeah, that's kind of a pain. So whenever I see a whole bunch of creatures in a clump, I'll start taking pictures. The fish. I think this is where they make us get bonefish. Excavate terrain, huh? Wow, they want us to get a lot of bones. 55? Ouch. Search dung samples. Yay, we get to play with poop again. Yeah, that investigate memory stones right there. So that's one of those things. Ancient Guardians, yeah. Okay, I thought there was another one in here that I need to keep like a heads up for. I guess it's just the memory stones. Discover plants, you know, just scan stuff. Yeah, that stuff will come. Discover creatures, discover all sorts of stuff. Okay. So the funny thing is I didn't see bonefish. I guess they changed that. Because I remember very specifically doing the first Relics expedition, we had to catch bonefish, and the instructions were real unclear. It said like deep water, but it didn't say like how deep the water had to be, and that just caused a lot of confusion amongst the community. So that's kind of a good thing, because I remember the bonefish were quite challenging to get, and it didn't always work. Like, you'd be in the same place, just the right time or something, and you'd land them. Or you wouldn't. And those are technically flyers, but they don't land, so you can't mount them. One of the expeditions, they give you one of those as a flying companion. Not bad. Oh, there's another flyer. Yikes! I did not get it. I got some cactus. wonder if it has cactus juice. Okay, so that was an easy peasy lemon squeezy. Don't forget your reward. Ah, creature pellets. Perfect. So we have to get a companion. It doesn't matter which one. I'm gonna go get that guy. Why? Because he looks like he'd be a fun companion. So, Joker, I should have a bone counter going. How many times am I going to say the word bone in this expedition? Because this is the expedition of bones. So, adopt as companion. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm probably not going to keep him. I'd rather have a flying companion. I just wanted to satisfy the doohickey there. Oh, wait a minute. Did I do the wrong companion? Jeepers. Oh wait, I did it. Funny, I didn't see the thingamahoozy pop across the screen telling me I did something awesome. Okay, you need to go away, dude. Oh, he's hungry. You know what? I'm not keeping him anyway. He's hungry and now he's angry. I'm gonna abandon him. Such harsh language. Abandonment. Alright, what else am I doing here? Scanning plants, right? Honestly, I can't remember now if it was plants or minerals. Ten plants, got it. And then, yeah, we need O2 and sulfur. Whoops. Speaking of hazardous plants, I said sulfur. I meant sodium. Thing's about to pop! Yikes! Wow, that takes forever! My multi-tool needs more something. Bruh. Alright, I don't think that collecting nanites is a part of the deal. We don't have to worry about that. But if you do want your nanite bonus, you can get that by scanning all the creatures. 7 of 14? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Way too time consuming. I guess we can scan our cacti. Our cactum. What is cactus pluralized? Is it like the geese and the goose thing? And the gander? Okay, I'm not seeing like a whole bunch of plants on this planet. Now, underwater, those plants count too. In the caves, those plants count too. But I don't see either in my immediate vicinity. Funny thing is, they used to let you scan like the sodium and the oxygen plants, not anymore. Cactuses! See? I knew I had it right the first time. Wow, this is painfully slow. Man, I hope I brought some mining beams. I'm not going to want to do this the whole expedition. Ouch. Yeah, he got me good. Wait, did I get my orb? Or did he clam up before I could get the orb? Might have ruined my orb chances. I feel like there's an orb joke in there somewhere. Which means there probably is. Ouch! Okay, that's enough oxygen. I brought oxygen too, so hopefully that's enough to get me going here. Oh, check me out. I did good. That's a weird creature. It looks like I can kind of sit on his face. Like a modern bar stool. In fact, if I name that creature, I will call it Modern Barstool. Might as well get your goodies while you're here. Too late, Joker. It's gospel now. Cactuses. It is hereby ordained. Oh, there's a cave! Maybe I can find those plants. I don't know if that's going to count as a plant. Thing is there's not usually a ton of plants in caves. And these are not actually cave plants, these are outdoor plants. Going into the bowels of the earth. Yeah, I'm not seeing a ton of plant life. That was a good try. There will be more plants on more worlds. So for right now, I think maybe we should just go chase down our ancient ruin. Come on, Captain Tight Pants, move it. Man, not having any stamina is killing me. What is this for? I'm gonna have a quest marker going here. You have got the shiniest head I have ever seen in my entire life. Why would I hand over my multi-tool? I did not mean to push that button, by the way. Hopefully he gives it back. That's kind of a cool multi-tool. It's A-class. I totally forgot to get my reward. Ooh, discover minerals. See, that was in there too. Okay, I've only got one. That should be relatively easy. Matter of fact, I'll do that right freaking now. Three more plants, some minerals. We'll be good to go. It's a trap? Yeah, I'm not going to touch that one, Joker. We'll leave that one alone. It's a multi-tool! Even better. Multi-tool. Ah, thanks, Joker. Appreciate that, man. Yep, that good old like button. Yeah, I thought I was going to get more minerals in here than this. Kind of disappointing. Come on, baby. I need one more rock. One more rock. Did I get it? Yeah, that thing looks like a choo-choo from like the Wind Waker. One more. There we go. See, that's how I knew I got it. I already started walking away. So we will take Captain Tight Pants Firefighter Edition. And we will finally get in our starship and go track down that marker I got like 20 minutes ago. But first... reward. Why am I stuck? Uh-oh. Oh, that's why I was stuck. Okay, so my exosuit is completely maxed out in my primary save file, so yeah, I'm absolutely going to dump all of these in during this expedition. There's no reason to bring them back at this point. Ooh, and we got some goodies falling. I'm going to install all of that tech. We're gonna install that right now. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oops. Speaking of mining lasers. That should give me a good... Eh, it's not much. Look at all this stuff I have to repair. Ouch. I'm not going to do all that business. Maybe I should have put that in my other one. Yeah, you know what? We're going to change our multi-tool. 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 Is that the one they gave us? Heck, I'm losing track already. So let's see, they gave us a bolt caster, analysis visor. She knows it's a multi-tool. So this is all for bolt caster. I don't really like the bolt caster. That thing's too wily for me. So it looks like this is just a bare bones. I might switch to that other multi-tool. It doesn't have a bolt caster, but I'm okay with that. There's always a catch. Okay, well, I'll fiddle with that later. Life support systems at 35%. Maybe I should pay attention to that. Looks like I've only got the one overcharged slot. I'm going to save that. It is not worthy. I have 1 carbon and 1 ferrite dust. This is important. Alright, let's do what I said I was going to do. Starship. Multi-hardware, repair, and alteration device. I feel like there's a Beavis and Butthead joke in there somewhere. Good to know you're paying attention, Joker. So are you off work today, I take it? Which would be awesome, you know, you gotta celebrate. Kinda weird, I'm so used to having to like repair the starship on these expeditions. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right just getting in the starship and being able to fly around right away. Ah, cool. Good to know I'm, it's bring your buddy to work day. Oh, yep, dig site. Okay, so this is where we have to go digging for treasure, and that'll clear that other deal. As soon as we open the large crate that's under here. So, of course, we need the keys first. So we're gonna play Dig Dug, basically. This is like the modernized version of what Dig Dug would have been if they made a new Dig Dug. So there's the large container, but we need 3 keys first. Oh yeah, and by the way, the starship will mess you up your ability to dig, so if you parked like right on top of an artifact fragment, you might have to repark your spaceship. Unlimited technology in the whole universe. And our starship can't figure it out. Okay, so that should be 3 keys. There's that large crate. So I think as soon as we mine that artifact crate, that should complete our quest. Alright, what did we get for all of our efforts? I got that thing. Exhibition admission. So what was that, like our admission to join the secret club? Alright, don't forget your rewards, whoops. Ah, base computer. Scatter blaster, I think that's the weapon I like. I have better luck with that one. Yeah, we're getting all sorts of goodies here. Damage potential 2967. Wowzers, that really goes up. So yeah, that's worth an overcharged. And go ahead and clump our tech together. Huh. I think that's considered hazmat. That's better. Purple isn't bad. Well, that thing sells for $500,000. And I know that thing sells for a pretty penny. Alright, what's next on our hit list? We are scooting. Report to the dig office. We also have to collect fossils, which I don't remember seeing anything yellow highlight. This might not be the world for bones. Alright, before I do anything else, because I'm going to get shiny rocked, and I'm going to completely forget to go to the space station, then I'm going to get, 2 hours into the expedition and realize I have no way back to the first rendezvous world, or whatever this is, the first spawn-in world. So yeah, I'm gonna go discover that space station, then we'll ski-daddle. And wow, our hyperdrive is actually ready to rock and roll. I just need a, I just need to feel it. So funny, Joker, I took you grocery shopping with me. I had you in with my earphones, and thankfully I was like on my way home from the gym, so I was at the store, I had my earphones like wrapped around my neck. So I was able to plug you in and at least listen while I was doing the rest of my Thanksgiving Day grocery shopping there. Kind of funny that it's like bring your buddy to work day and bring your buddy to the grocery store day. That's how we're tag teaming it now. Alright, so Captain Tightpants has made it to the first space station, which we have awesome music playing. And I feel like I need to do my happy dance. Happy dance! Uh-huh. Get down. First space station. Uh-huh. What am I doing? I'm running around in circles. It's never a good sign when Captain Tightpants is running around in circles this early in the game. Hopefully he has a free warp cell for me. No. Oh, that's right! Different save file now. I don't have my reps up. Vapors. There's always free goodies at your friendly neighborhood space stations. Now normally I would like scoff at 157 ferrite dust, but because I only had one to begin with, now I have 158 ferrite dust. Just saying. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Running around in circles for no reason. Okay, so there's salvageable scrap. We got copper. More copper. Dissonance. Interesting. Ancient bones. That's what we need. So I'm going to go there and get some ancient bones. Probably not all 55 right now. But, you know, because I don't have the inventory. But I'm going to try to collect enough for at least a complete fossil. And I don't remember what that entails. It's either 5 or 6 pieces. And those memory stones. So refresh my memory. If any of you are watching that watched my last couple of No Man's Sky expeditions, and somebody put a really good tip out there saying, oh yeah, always look for this kind of planet, you'll always find the memory stones, and I never knew that. Polished stone. Yeah, I don't know, there was something like specific. There was an easy way to find those, and now I've totally brain dumped it. A yellow sky. That's different. Just gonna run through here, see if I have any installable tech and what that would be. And nothing super urgent. Wouldn't that be cool if I could find an awesome flying companion super early in the expedition? Okay, so we got one there. That ain't terribly far. Ooh, we got some down here. That's a little closer. One good thing about this expedition, problems, is I don't remember a big problem with, like, trying to find the bones. They were usually pretty well condensed. Like, I don't remember having to run around for hours and hours. Yeah, I should probably do something about that. Ouch. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yikes! But I'm alright. I was like, did he die? No, he did not die. And if this is copper, I'm gonna need that. We need copper for, what is it, chromatic? Because I need to craft my fuel pellets so we can get out of the system and get to the anomaly. As a matter of fact, I should probably be doing that right now. Get my good starship. And then inventory is no longer going to be an issue. So guys, I spent a little bit of time on my other save file running around and just upgrading starship inventory. I did not realize that there would be a max. It's 120. And there's that number again, 120. So you have a max on the exosuit, it's 120. You have a max on the starship, it's 120. There's 120 power stars in Super Mario Galaxy, as we just found out. There's 120 shrines in Breath of the Wild. It's like, Nintendo's trying to tell us something. They really seem to like the number 120. Like, why not just 100? Why not just an even 100? Or 150? That's kind of an even number. Oddly enough. Even odd. But yeah, I don't know. There's something about 120. So Nintendo, if you're listening, inquiring minds would love to hear what is up with 120. Like, did somebody live to be 120 in the company one day? That'd be my best guess. I know the Bible says man will not live past 120. Maybe that's it? Maybe it's biblical? Okay, that should be enough copper to get me enough chromatic for, you know, our immediate concerns. But if that's more copper... Ammonia! Nobody wants ammonia. Ouch! When I take fall damage, I make sure it counts. Uh-oh. We have all sorts of angries. Okay, condensed. I know I need condensed for something. And again, I brought all this. It's on the anomaly, but I feel like I need it now. Oh yeah, and digging up dirt. Excavate so many units or something or other. That was part of the deal. So I don't mind, you know, taking the extra time to dig dirt. Oh, that thing's a little farther away than I thought. Whoops. Oh, good. We found a site with a grip of these things. That's gonna save some time. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Monsters! Yikes! The thing I like about the mining game is it makes them sit still. Yeah, it might take a minute, but it's like controlled chaos that way. Alright, everybody leave me alone. I'm doing something. Oh yeah, do not disturb the eye. No touchy. No touchy. That thing is a nightmare. And sometimes I accidentally disturb the eye because I'm not paying attention to my icon and what it's reading. Okay, looks like I got one more there. Nice. So yeah, if your icon says disturb the eye, you never want to disturb the eye. Okay, let's see if I have any other nearby. I don't know why I feel like I have to scan these. 700 isn't too bad. You know what? First things first. Oh, I know why I needed that. That helps to feel this.
Technology recharge.
Okay, we'll get that crafting so I can get my fuel pellet crafted up. So yeah, I think for right now I just want to jump systems, get to the anomaly, get my starship, and get some stuff so I don't have to keep farming. That'll definitely save time here in our expedition. Not only that, the launch thrusters are going to get to be troublesome here real soon. A fishing hut. Somebody put down a fishing base in the very first star system. I don't think we have our fishing rig yet. I don't know when we get that. Not anytime soon. Fishing rig plans. Wow, that ain't until there. I mean, we can do that picture anytime. So yeah, technically you could go fishing right here in the very first system. Huh. Alright, so we need, I think... That's right, O2 and ferrite dust. Bada bing, bada bang. See, it was a good thing I got that 157 ferrite dust from the space station, just saying. Okay, we do need to make antimatter condensed carbon. That was another thing we needed the carbon for. See, I always know what I'm doing, but I never know that I know what I'm doing. So it all works out in the end. Wait a minute, what did I just do that for? I'm a genius. Bro! Give me that back.
Technology recharge.
Okay, honestly, I'm not going to follow the expedition route right now. I'm just jumping systems so I can get my doohickey, my thingamahoozy. My starship crafted. Now I know I don't have the nanites yet, but I brought stuff to sell nanites. So yeah, it's all gonna fix itself here in just a moment. We'll get to the anomaly first. It's an anomaly. Hey, where's my anomaly? Maybe I have to touch down first. I thought all you had to do was warp, but you might have to land. Yeah, the funny thing there, Joker, is it actually says disturb the eye. That just makes you feel squeamish. Disturb the eye. Gives me the willies just thinking about it. Why am I running around in circles? I might know the answer to this. Okay, so for right now I want quick units.
Units received.
So I can buy some quick ferrite dust.
Product received.
Because it's super cheap. And more chromatic.
Product received.
Because it's relatively cheap. Alright, come on, Anomaly. There we go. Wait, was that there before and I just didn't see it? Alright, sweet freaking deal. So yeah, give me all this stuff. This is all turning into nanites. And that'll be more than enough to craft a starship and then whatever else I want nanites for on the other side. I don't honestly know if I have enough inventory to grab all this. Got 21, 9 in the exosuit. I might have to come back for some of this. After I get my starship at least. But I can take all the selling stuff for now. That's already in there. 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 Oh, maybe I do have enough to grab it all. Yeah, right. Silly me. Alright, we get to watch Captain Tight Pants make his way all the way over to the warping field. Go back to our space station. We'll get our nanites, we'll get our units. We'll get our starship. Actually, it really doesn't matter what system I'm in anymore. I might as well go back to our... Now, I need to remember this. This is the Negatorith platform something. I need to write that down. There's no way I'm going to remember that. But yeah, I just want to know, like, how to get back to the very first star system of the expedition. Because believe it or not, there's been a couple of expeditions I wished I had that written down. Because I was like, oh yeah, I remember seeing that in the first star system. Yeah, good luck finding it. Nugrith. Farfignugan. This is me trying to find a piece of paper to write on, so now I'm writing on my medical bills. That's fun. N-U-G-R-E-N-H. Okay. Maybe there's a linguist out there that can translate that for me. I have a funny feeling it means bones, because this is the Relics expedition. So here I go running around in circles again. First things first, let me get my tech sold. And I can actually sell all of those because, well, my starship that I'm about to craft has that already completely upgraded. I might keep one of these thermals back. Oh wait, you can't sell multiple? I might have to split those up in my inventories first. All of those can go. I might want some of these. Yeah, I kind of feel like I want some of these. Wow, look at that filling up fast. We need to fix this. I don't remember having to do a bunch of stuff underwater. So I think I can sell the rest of these. Wait a minute, how many nanites do I have? I don't want to just sell them willy-nilly. And I think it only costs like 3,000 to craft the starship. Where's the gold? Show me the money. 12 mil. Yeah, that's more than enough. I can't imagine even spending that. Okay, so we're gonna say goodbye to the starship once and for all. Once you get your hands on a really good starship, it just makes all the difference in the expedition. You don't have to jump 50,000 times, you don't have to put launch thruster fuel in it 50,000 times. You know, of course, assuming you bring over a good amped up starship. But yeah, it just really does. It lightens the load, it saves time. Not only that, it kind of feels like you're home. You have your own starship. It's like bringing your blankie. And Captain Tight Pants loves his blankie. Yeah, 2,800 nanites. I was pretty close on that guesstimate there. And guys, this thing is beast. Like, I absolutely love this starship. And the cool thing is it copies all the tech over, too. So, like, it stays beast. Cannot beat that. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I need to start throwing stuff in the starship. So all this, like... This is all going into storage, basically, is what this is amounting to. Anything and everything I do not need on my actual person. Yeah. Why is this so hard? Now, I might not have to build the Altadinium drive. It's funny, I just thought maybe I can pre-package that out of the old starship and then just simply repackage it into the new one. Funny, I didn't think to do that on the last expedition when I was, like, you know, crafting the Altadinium drive all over again. Give me all of that. Yeah, it sure does. It gives you the options. Store technology. I'll be ding-danged. That would have been so much easier had I thought about that on the last expedition. Wowzers. Okay, and heck, I might as well bring whatever else it'll let me bring. Like the rocket launcher? I'm pretty sure my starship already has that. Alright, sweet deal. That thing is now officially garbage. Might as well get my free goodies out of the deal while I'm at it. I might just go ahead and scrap this and, you know, get the units. Alright, right into the Altadinium. So now we're good to go, guys. We can go to Purple Star Systems, bada bing, bada bang. Gotta love that. Having your own starship, it's a little piece of home. There's no place like home. According to SpongeBob SquarePants. Drop a quick hard save. Booyah, baby. So let's see here. Those can go, those can go. All this stuff that I brought specifically for the starship can definitely go. That can actually go too. I like to keep the nav data on me because you never know when you find one of those little things, you can recall your starship to it. But you need to have that on your person, of course. So yeah, this is looking a little bit better now. We got a little bit more wiggle room here. And since I'm at our friendly neighborhood anomaly, it's an anomaly. Don't forget your exosuit upgrades. Like me, who is always forgetting his exosuit upgrades. God, this feels like such a long walk when you don't have the jetpack launch boots or whatever. You know what, speaking of the jetpack launch boots, I might just spoil myself a little bit and put that bad boy in. Let's see what it requires. That's actually doable. I just need the red thingamahoozy. And wow. I'm an hour in and I still haven't really done much. But that's okay, like the stuff that I took the time to do now in this first hour, it really just sets the stage for the rest of the expedition. That starship, guys, it's mostly about the inventory. So now, you know, there's a lot more wiggle room moving forward. You can collect, you can store, you can have basically at your disposal at all times. So the better you can bring, the better it'll serve you here in the expedition. That 76 storage, absolutely huge. And what am I doing? That's right, exosuit upgrades. I just got done talking about this. And I actually could have gotten 2 more in that other star system I was in. I could have gotten one on the anomaly. And I could have gotten one here. And I might need that in tech, but I'll cross that road when we come to it. Right now I got 3 left in tech. That should get me a little ways in. Oh yeah, I need to see if I can buy that red thing. Come on, baby. Hook me up. Papa needs a new jump system. They did not hook me up. Wiring looms. I know I'm going to need those. I don't know, about 40. Let's bring like 20. That's a fair amount. Microprocessors, yeah, I'm probably gonna need those too. Buy them now while the getting is good. Solar mirrors just in case. And wow, that ferrite was like really staring me in the eyes. I feel like I need to get that. Okay, all that's for crafting. So I did not get my red thingamahoozy. It's unfortunate. It's okay, I'll keep my eye out for it. There will be a starship vendor. Oh, speaking of starship vendors, one just flew in as I was leaving. That's awesome. Okay, for now I kind of want to get back on track with our expedition. Let's do things by the numbers. Let's go here first. And we have to jump for that, so we'll do exactly that. Looks like that's our first rendezvous, too. So I went to another save file because I put a base down where I got the Sentinel starship. And, so, you know, I went to another save file and I went to that planet address. And I was able to get the starship, you know, for my other save file, which was awesome. But my upload base did not show up. It wasn't there. So I don't know if you're just not allowed to go to your own upload bases. I've never tried to do that before, ironically. And now I'm noticing that my starship is not rendering incorrectly, which is not awesome. Hopefully I don't have to restart my game here. So yeah, anyway, I don't know. That upload base, I uploaded that like over a week ago, so like it should have been there by now. But either way, awesome starship, guys. This thing, base. It was a B class. It had 39 storage units and like almost 30 tech slots. It was absolutely insane. Hyperdrive was like 700-800. It was pretty sick. Not only that, I like the design. It's sleek. It's cool. I like the red and the fire truck look. Hey, Captain Tight Pants Firefighter Edition! And he now has his fire truck. See, I knew I did something on purpose. By accident. What was I doing here? Help me out. That's right. Inventory. And I want to see if I can get my red thingamahoozy. Come on, baby. Papa needs a new jump boots. I got excited there when I saw that. I'm gonna buy him because I'm here. I can't imagine what I'd need all this stuff for, but my philosophy is it's better to have it and not need it than to wish you had bought it when you really need it. And something that I normally do, I normally keep a little bit of gold behind for, you know, my starship. Yeah, too late now. Alright, I'm going to try 1 or 2 starship vendors here. If I don't get my red thingamahoozy, I'll just go ahead and press with the expedition. Speaking of the expedition, make sure I got the right thing highlit. And yeah, we're going to get all sorts of rewards when I get to that hit point. Dihydrogen, I feel like I always need that. Okay, so no red thingamahoozy. I know I saw somebody else land. Did he already leave? And these things are like ninjas, in and out. There he is, see? Every time I take off, without fail. Maybe I should try to trick the game and get in my starship but not launch. And then give Agent Smith a minute to push the button, you know, that brings the starship in. Okay, so we're going to another Ancient Bones planet. Awesome, awesome. And maybe it's the Ancient Bones planets that have the memory stones. Maybe that was that little hack somebody told me about. And I still do not have a flying mount. Oh, good thing we don't have to go super far for this one. I like the close ones. Alright, go ahead and talk to Yahoo here. Assistant Ceci. Cece. Saisa. Alright. Gotta love that. Don't forget your rewards. So it looks like we got the avian display. I think that's coming up next. Inventory, nice. Yep, gimme, gimme, gimme. Definitely going to be helpful. Collect a complete fossil. I don't know if I can do that yet, strictly speaking. So I guess if you collect the complete fossil and you just happen to make that the avian, you're good to go. That's a twofer right there. That's what I call a twofer. So it looks like we got something down here. Might as well get a freebie while the getting is good. Okay, nothing's highlighted there, so I guess the answer is no, I do not have the skull. Wow, that can't be right. I've got nothing for avian? Man, I must be doing something wrong. Oh no, I don't. Wow. That is not awesome. Well, guess who's going bone hunting? I guess it's telling me that's the closest. Well, get her done. And since my land speed is going to be absolutely atrocious, I think I'm going to be using the starship for an awful lot of this, and that'll speed things up too. Normally I would just break out a flyer, but I don't have one. Speaking of which, I'll start keeping my eyes open for those. Again, try not to park on top of your dig site because it doesn't like that. You'll try to, you know, dig the terrain, it'll say starship too close. Oh, there's a grip here. I'm hoping, since I've got the avian thing highlit on my quests, I think. Let me make sure I did that right. Yep, reassemble an avian. Hopefully I'll get like a lot of avian parts. Fingers crossed. I don't know if it, you know, necessarily works out that way, but hey, any little advantage, I'm open to it. Oh, there's a ton of wildlife here. Kind of funny, it's not showing me the yellow thing anymore. Maybe I've already got it collected. Haha, look at me go! Actually, let me make sure I've got them all. Whoop whoop! I already know I had the tail. Alright, so I can actually do this right here, right now. Go ahead and slap some legs in there. Alright, let me do this in order. That looks like a legit aviator. Right? That looks like it might have wings. Wait. That was the torso, but yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. Those do not look like wings. Actually, the other one looked more like chicken legs. We'll go with chicken legs here. Wow, that worked out. So, it's time for rewards. Yes, I did. Whoops. Supreme movement system upgrades. Okay, launch thrusters. That'll be nice. Well, I don't need the launch thrusters. But that movement module, absolutely. Pow.
Toxic protection falling.
Okay, I wonder what they mean by collect, because I feel like I did that already. Limbs 1 of 2. Huh. Okay, so I guess I'm close to that, whatever that means. Wrong buttons are everywhere. Stop that! Why is this broken? Maybe I already have it highlit? I'm sure you guys noticed my mental argument there. Is 200 meters worth getting back in your starship for? Apparently I landed on yes, it is worth going back to your starship for. Because I still feel like that was quicker getting over here.
Technology recharge.
Okay, so I'm assuming when I finally collect what they want me to collect, it'll automatically tell me that. Return the collected bones to the galactic. Yep. Awesome. Ooh. And just for good measure. Funny, I don't see the symbols for the polished stone, or whatever that is, the memory stones. So maybe that's not a thing where all the Relics worlds have them. I'll still keep my eyes open moving forward. I keep forgetting the doggone picture. Okay, so we have a ton of animals in this photo. Let's see if that satisfies it. Well, it took my Xbox forever to think. Hey, look at that! First try! Last time I played this expedition, I had to take a lot of pictures for it to finally count. So yeah, that is definitely huge. Gotta get that reward. There's the fishing rig. That exoskiff, I don't know that you necessarily need that. I'll tell you what, if they do want us to specifically catch bonefish, I'm starting with the Shadow Ogre this time. It seemed like it got them better than the ones that they actually give you, which is a crime. Okay, I think it's wanting us to put the fishing rig in there. Carbon nanotubes. Multi-tool.
Technology installed.
See, I knew I was going to need dihydrogen jelly for something. I could sense it. I could feel the glitch in the Matrix. This thing is basically a flying vault at this point. Alright, where are we heading? That away. I don't think I went too far. Nobody wants a fishing rod out. Okay, so that's all you basically have to do is get back to the site. You don't even have to talk to anyone. That'll automatically clear your quester. Collect your reward. Geology cannon. I normally don't use that, so I'm not going to unless they make me. Okay, we need to uninstall that bolt caster. That's just another thing in my menu that I really don't need. I much prefer my scatter blaster for combat. I really haven't rearranged this tech yet, so I should probably get on that. Uh-oh. Danger, Will Robinson.
Falling.
Alright, not much else to do there right now. Still got plenty. And I probably don't even need half the stuff that's in the starship, like the feline livers. I don't even know why I brought those. That should have been deleted right off the top. Alright guys, we're scooting. What's next? The Guardian thing. So since I've got this starship, I am going to go ahead and do this. So basically now we got to go disturb the eye. Terrifying thought. Disturb the eye. 399 isn't terribly far. But this is another reason I really wanted, like, I call these hovercrafts because they hover. You know, most of your starships, they make you go a minimum speed. It's like, it's slow, but it's still, you're moving. This thing, it'll just hover like a helicopter. You can just sit here and blast these things from the sky. That makes it so much easier. So yeah, that's my personal choice of method here for taking care of these things. You know, if you're good at ground combat, you can do it on the ground, absolutely. You might want to beef up your exosuit a little bit, though, before attempting that. You know, go back to the space station, buy some shields, modules, put them in there. Yeah, just go ahead and get yourself amped up a little bit for the fight. You know, whatever weapon you like to use, get some modules for it, get them amped up, get them in there. There it is, guys. Disturb the eye. I have effectively disturbed the eye. I think. Yep, they're out. So go ahead and get back in your starship here. And you can just kind of hover here and blast away at them. They should die pretty quick. I don't remember these things being terribly tanky. And that's it. You just got to kill one. So that's me personally. That's my advice. You know, work smarter, not harder. But again, if you're good at ground combat, go to town. Have fun. Go ham. We just had Thanksgiving, so I feel like I can say that now. Although I had turkey, not ham. Ooh, multi-tool upgrades. Do I really care about this? You know, I really don't, but on the same token, I don't need them back on my primary save file either. Yep. But for now, I guess I'll just keep them. I guess I can plug them in later if the need arises. Wait, where did they go? Normally when you back out, it just, yep, it spits the modules into your inventory. So again, if I need them, they're here. Wait a minute, that's polished stone. So maybe those memory stones are here. Hold up a second. Unless killing that guardian, whatever I just killed, maybe that gave me the polished stone. Because I don't see those structures around here. Ouch.
Toxic protection.
I love how these little mini storms always seem to know where you're standing. They always know. There is no escape. Yeah, I'm not seeing the memory stone icon. Oh yeah, we're actually doing phase 1. Sweet. I need one more plant. I'm slacking. Okay, so it just says catch 7 fish. It doesn't say bonefish. Good. So they removed that requirement. I guess a lot of people complained about that because that was a big deal. I remember that was causing a lot of confusion, a lot of headache. So yeah, definitely appreciate them giving us a little bit of wiggle room in this. Alright, so I was looking for the memory stones. Where was that? There we go. Maybe it'll show me on my visor. If they're here, that'll tell me.
Warning. Threat
No
detected.
relic worlds detected in current system. Okay, so yeah, I'm not on the right world for that apparently. The good thing is, though, they tell you. Oh, somebody on my tail? What's going on here? Did I anger the locals? I didn't mean to. Alright guys, so let's get back on track here. Phase 2, report to the second dig. Get her done. Wait a minute, before I actually jump ship. I want to make real sure I'm not in a system, and the map might even show me like one nearby. Maybe it is in the Dig 2 system. Alright, sorry about that. I had to step away there. I was trying to multitask as best as I could. It was like I had 20 arms there for a moment. So apparently that answered my question. I am still not in a system this is detecting. Yeah, that thing. So basically what I need to do is I think I need to go back to the very first system, because I remember the first time I did this expedition, those memory stones were in the first system. I think it was that one. So I'm just going to go there real quick to see if maybe it shows that it's there, and then we'll all know. And I will be right back. Alright, apologies folks. I'm trying to make a meal here. I need to eat for physical therapy later. So I'm trying to make some finger foods here that I can eat while I'm on the couch. Multitaskable food is what I call that. So anyway, no relic worlds in current system. Yeah, wow, we're still not there. I guess I'll just keep, proceeding. One of these rendezvous systems should have what we need there for the memory stones, so maybe that just comes later. But I wanted to verify that because I didn't know if maybe the systems were changed up. I must have got really lucky in that one expedition. So that's where we need to go there. Dig 2. That's my previous system, I think. Alright, sweet deal. So now we're back on track. Alright, let's get to the second dig. And we'll get on with this expedition. So I'm about an hour and a half in. Got a lot done, and I feel like without having to worry about catching bonefish specifically, this will not be a terribly long expedition. 3-4 hours tops. I'm going to try to get it done in, closer to the 3-hour mark. So another hour and a half here. We'll see how it goes. The most time-consuming thing at this point is probably going to be digging up the bones. They want 55. We've got 15 already, so it's about a third of the way there, maybe a little short of that. Oh, somebody put a save beacon there. I'd be willing to bet that's where we need to go. Or maybe not. Huh. Kind of makes me wonder why the save beacon is there now. Unless it's just not rendering in. Alright, where are we going? I would have laughed if it was right back toward the save beacon. Alright, Captain Tight Pants has quite the climb here. Oh wait, don't I? No, I still don't. I forgot to check for my red thingamahoozy so I can get my jump boots installed. Doggone it. I knew there was something else on the space station I wanted.
Warning.
Alright, where you at, Poppy? He's happy. He's having a good time. Alright, that's easy money. And somebody left me a hole. How polite. That might have actually just collected another skeleton for me. Talk about a twofer. Yeah, it sure did. Awesome! Bring the rain. Got our display. Ooh, more inventory. There's no way that isn't going in right freaking now. And the jump boots, that's gonna... Yeah, you know what? I might need to... Got a couple more in the exosuits here. Discarded dirt, huh? Rusted metal. Dirt. Interesting. I don't know if I knew about those before. If I collected them, I forgot about it. Auto launch charger, don't need it. Thanks to our handy dandy starship. Alright, reassemble a biped. Let's do that. Ah, nuts. Where's my starship? Yeah, looks like we got it. Sweet! Biped, that means 2 legs, right? I don't know why I felt like a 2-legged animal had to have those kind of horns, but here we are. There it is, boy. Easy money with this one. Wow, phase 2 is going to be done before we can even blink. Rocket boots. Are you serious right now? Isn't that the thing I was just trying to install anyway? I mean, it's cool I got it for free, but wow, that was a lot of effort for nothing, had I known that was coming. Jeepers. I just wouldn't be me unless I did something like that in a stream. It's so much fun being me. Yep, there it is. Nice. Okay, now I can feel more fluid. I can move about the cabin. I am now free to move about the cabin. So the analyze data, guys, I think we just need to find the buried data and analyze it. So that's real easy, low-hanging fruit. But I'm going to go somewhere safe, aka my starship. Just for a moment, I need to butter my biscuits, so to speak. I need to put peanut butter on my bagel. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And why am I having problems right now?
Technology recharge
I'll be right back. In the meantime, I bring you whatever's happening in the background while I'm away. Peanut butter's gonna make my mouth dry. I guess I wasn't really thinking ahead on that one. Oh well, too late now. Toodles. Okay, and since I've got my rocket boots now, and I think they gave us another movement module. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, it turns out it's a good thing I got that other tech slot.
Toxic protection falling.
I don't think this is super critical, but at least this way they're clumped. And... did I not mark my thingamahoozy? Ah, so much better. So much better. Uh-oh. Yikes, that's gonna hurt. That hurt a little, but I'm alright. Wow, Joker, you did it. You went there. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Okay, so there's one. We need two more. It has to be buried. Buried Kush. Oh, there's a couple right next to each other here. That's unusual. Normally you have to really look for these things. Okay, there's two. Come on, baby. One more close would be awesome. Oh, wow. That is absolutely crazy luck. They're saving me from having to run around the planet for 25 minutes looking for these things. Uh-oh. Painful. Yikes! I'm out of control. There we go. Okay, so once you've collected all three, you should just be able to go into your inventory and analyze them all. And it'll give you something random, mostly nanites, but I've gotten packages out of these, some random material, but normally just nanites. Alright, so that's it. Bada bing, bada bang. Huh, they call it bite-sized. Bite-sized Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I feel like I should have gotten, you know, royalties for saying that just now. Sublight Ant Flyer, don't need it. Ban something, I couldn't read that fast enough. Well, a lot of this stuff I'm just going to be selling for nanites. Pulse engine, yeah, I don't need it. I think we need that. Don't get rid of that. I think that goes into our, brains aren't working right. I think that goes into one of the things that we have to cook. The bone broth or the other thing. I don't know if we need dirt. But I'm a pack rat, so it's all going right into my inventory. Man, my poor starship, it's already getting full. Okay, that completes number 2, baby. The awkward pause is because I'm taking a bite of my peanut buttery deliciousness. Yum, yum, yum. Alright. Phase 3, they're going away fast. And I've already verified there's no polished stone or whatever, memory stones here. Wait a minute, was that a memory stone? Hold up a second. No, vigilant stone. They got me good with that one. I thought maybe I was onto something. Yeah, it looks like my goal of under 3 hours, that might come to fruition here. Remember back in the old days when you used to do that, and then your ship would get caught, like in the boundary between walls or something, and you'd be stuck? Your starship would be bouncing around down there in like no man's land, taking damage. Knock on wood, I have not had that happen in a long time, so I hope that means they fixed it. Yeah, well, that's getting very crowded. While we're here, whoops. Let's check on those memory stones. Relic world detected in current system. Okay, so this is it, guys. The Dig 3 system has got your memory stones. So where's my Dig 3? I lost track of which planet it was on. Nuts. Okay, so it's on that world there. Or the moon, I guess. Could be either or. But, it says scan. See, it says Relic World, but I was on Relic Worlds before and it was not showing that that would work. Well, let's try the moon, since that's showing ancient bones. We'll see what happens. So my bagel with peanut butter is very dry, just in case you were wondering. I feel like I need a gallon of milk. Mm-hmm. This is it. As soon as I see those structures, I know we're golden. Right freaking there. And now we got this thing highlighting, which means, yeah, we're definitely on the right track here. I just found the Grand Canyon in the middle of space. Oh man, I'm not gonna make that. Oh, check me out. Flyers, guys. I was just talking about this. What? These things are gorgeous. I've seen colors close to this, but not like this. These are like golden. Alright, we are absolutely adopting one of these bad boys. Hey, get back here. There is no escape. Go ahead and adopt his companion. And remember, the first flight seals the bond. So he's all broken-hearted right now. That's okay, we're gonna fix that. Gently pat. Give treat. Gently pat again. Whoops. Let's ride. Oh yeah, loving it. Okay, now where was that thingamahoozy? That way. That's right. I needed to get over the Grand Canyon. Too weak for marker beacon. I thought I was like right next to one. Oh man, I hope this isn't going to be like a 50-mile flight. Oh! Yeah, planet address. Stand by. So if you're wondering where to get this flyer... Sorry. I know all you can hear right now is peanut butter! But there's that planet address. Booyah, baby. I'm going to want to come back and get me one of these, because that is nice. See, now I think that's a memory stone. Kind of funny, it's sending me somewhere else. Let me make sure that actually counted. Yeah, it did. 1 of 3. Huh. Well, I'm going to ignore my scanner. Oh, now it wants to work. Okay. Agent Smith is playing games with me now. And they actually show up just like that, so I'm going to see if there's any closer. Give me that.
Units received.
Yeah, about the same. Oh yeah, we have to play with poop too, remember? I keep forgetting. Looks like we got a couple of memory stones over there. Yo, Zapato, get back here. Zerkoto. Hey! 2 of 3. Nice. Sometimes they're hard to track down. Get over here! So this thing's pretty quick. It's not the fastest fly I've ever been on, but it's not the slowest. The stam is meh. I've had better. For an expedition, excellent flyer. Alright, there it is, baby. Number 3 of 3. Nice. Don't forget your reward. And don't worry, as soon as you get in your starship, your companion will, like, put himself away. I guess he goes into his crate. I don't really know how this works out in this game, but... Oh, that's not close, is it? Nope, that's not close. We're gonna skirt the system a little bit here. More peanut butter. Hey, what happened? I got pulled out of warp speed too early. Uh-oh. What in the heck just happened? Might have found the Grand Canyon again. That way. This is not a human-friendly terrain. Man, I was up there. Holy guacamole. Specialist Yegan. See, now I can say that name. Why can't everybody be a Yegan? Alright. Got our plans, got our inventory. Ooh. Hopefully I'm okay now with tech stuff. Talk about a delayed response on that one. Okay, so we're doing this one next. I think it's telling us we need limbs. So guess who's going looking for more bones? That's okay, we have our flyer now. Where you at, flyer? There you are. So there's two things that really make or break an expedition for me personally. One is having a good starship. Makes all the difference. But two is having a good flyer. Like, it's just so handy. I use these things every chance I get. Hey, No Man's Sky, if you're watching, it would be cool if they had their own inventory. Like, I could put stuff into their inventory, just use them as a pack mule, or like I could upgrade their tech, like give them better stam, just whatever. Like, go nuts. But yeah, I definitely wish there was more to do with the companions.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Wow, I got lucky. Got another good spot here. Whole bunch of bones. Uh-oh! Nuts. See? Wasn't paying attention. And then I disturbed the eye. Uh-oh! Well, that's the least of my problems now. I just fell into a crevasse. Hey, look at that. You can never find the uncommon cave dweller when you're trying to get all the animals. Now I don't need the thing, and it's right in front of my face. See, Agent Smith has a sense of humor.
Thermal protection falling.
Wait, did I collect my thing? Am I done? Yeah, huh. We're done already. Awesome! Go back to Jurassic Park here. Wow. I can feel my mouth getting drier every time I take another bite. By the time this bagel's all gone, I'm not gonna have a voice left.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright, give me my reward. I don't think I need those. Oh, that's where I got the polish done. Okay, now it all makes sense. Oh yeah, I gotta reassemble the thingamajig. A quadruped! And I should probably do something about this.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Ooh, that looks legit. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Package. I noticed it didn't say package unit, it said package exhibit.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Okay, I don't know if I necessarily need these, but I think we have to sell them, so yeah, I'll just hold on to them for the time being. Don't forget that reward. Starship's filling up. Time to go fishing. The most important meal of the day, fishing. And I keep forgetting about the plants. Might as well get her done. Hey Atlantis, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Wednesday. Hey, it wasn't my fault. I woke up this morning and there was an expedition, so you see. It was an accident. So, thanks for asking, Atlantis. I'm actually going to do Metroid Prime 4. That should be launching tonight at midnight, so I might be streaming tonight at midnight again. We'll see. If it works, then yeah, I will be, but, should be fun. If I'm not on tonight at midnight, I'll be on tomorrow playing Metroid Prime 4 on launch day. And then this weekend, of course. Kind of funny, I haven't actually talked about Metroid Prime 4, and that's all I've been talking about for like 3 years. 6 years. I haven't been counting, but yeah, 6 years in the making. I've been waiting for this game. Actually longer than that, because they announced it like before they canceled it, so probably more like 8-9 years. Let's just round up to a decade. I've been waiting a decade for Metroid Prime 4. Water planet detected in local system. Okay. So I'm looking for water. Water, water, wherefore art thou water? Funny, I don't see water. Bro. Is that water? I don't know, maybe this one has water. I can't really tell. No. It says tidal planet, tide water. I'm a rational tinker. I sure hope so, Atlantis. I really loved the first 3 Metroid Prime games. Really loved them. So I'm just hoping, you know, this isn't one of those disappointing, too long awaits. Time will tell. Okay, I think I found water, maybe? Man, it's tough to tell. Oh yeah, that's water. And I'm so glad I can't see anything. So I've got aquatic landers on my ship. I don't think they've given that to us yet, though. So see, I don't know if I want to do it this way. Maybe I can find some land on this hellscape of a world. I don't know what else to call it. Hard to tell when it's so snow or cloud covered. I said snow. This is that 10,000 degree snow. It's called ash. I am not seeing land. Try over here. If this is going to be too difficult and I can't find like land to land on, land. We'll just proceed to the next system. Chances are pretty good we'll find a better world over there. Water usually isn't tough to find. Not only that, I remember the very first system, guys. See, getting back to writing down the name of the first system, there was that base that said fishing. So if all else fails, we can go back to the first system. Let's do this one right now. Exchange fossils with a collector. It's probably going to be on the space station. And so it is. And while that's tinking, I need to go get more food. heard that warning, threat detected, so I started, like, panicking in the kitchen. How do you get in the space station? Where's the door? Yeah, Atlantis, I've always loved the Metroid games. I liked the morph ball, the different doors, you know, it was just, I liked it. It was like the whole game just really drew me in. And then, you know, the Metroid Prime came out, and it was just amazing. Okay, so he wants me to sell something. I guess that?
Units received.
Oh, it says exchange a bone. Okay. Exchange a bone. Wish I knew what I needed off the top of my head. Honestly, it doesn't matter anyway. %. Wow, that was a lucky pick. 99, I'm already there. Just for good measure, I'll dump one more in there. What? Huh. Maybe it has to be something different? Wow, I can't get over 99? Maybe that's a thing. Okay. I knocked it out. So I gotta get that reward. And I'll go ahead and get to Dig 3 system, see if we can't find a fishing spot. Huh. I'm not putting these in. I'll take those back to my primary save file. I was like, wait, where did they go? Whoo! Oh, look at all this stuff they're just throwing our way. Whoops. Jeepers. Those are for selling. Alright, what's next on the hit list? Phase 3, land 7 fish. That's the only thing left to do. So yeah, hopefully we'll find some good fish in here. Almost halfway there on the bones. Yeah, we gotta do the cooking stuff this trip.
Warning. Threat detected.
Oh, that was like right next door. Yeah, Joker, there was something about the 2D. It was like playing a Super Mario Bros. Game, but just a different universe, and I really liked that. Oh, nice, okay. Gotcha there, Atlantis. Alright, where is my space station? First things first. Is it me, or did that look like it was really farther away than what it really was? I thought for sure I'd be able to turn on my pulse engines. So I'm multitasking right now. I'm trying to get the rest of my meal eaten while I'm doing this. It's not as easy as it sounds. Like, you almost need 20 fingers. Come on. Sometimes you have to talk to it. $400? Man, today ain't cardio day. That's okay, we have flyers. I'm gonna call this one Goldilocks. It looks like a Goldilocks. I think I just ran into Mount Everest. Getting close. Oh wow, I was flying right over it, didn't even see it. Alright, where is our Yahoo? Looks like this dude's got egg spatulas on his head. Don't mind if I do. Don't forget that reward. Just in case. Okay, looks like we need one more limb. That's weird, it's showing me one in this direction, but nothing's highlit. Huh. Unless that's it. And he gets away from you. This should go quick. I only need one more bone. With any luck there, this bed will have multiples. And it only has one. Awesome. Agent Smith is back on the job. Hey, that was it! Haha! Maybe Agent Smith wasn't on the job. What are the odds? I know what the odds are. 1%. That was an easy one.
Radiation protection falling.
So I'm eating frozen fruit, and not all of the fruit thawed in the microwave. And I just ate that really cold one that was still pretty well frozen. And the sensitive teeth fired off, and wow. That was toes curling there. Whoo! I need some Sensodyne. Okay, so another one bites the dust. Now we gotta build the thing, I'm sure. If you build it, he will come. Yeah, that's a big honking display there. So is this what they do at, like, museums? There's like two guys standing there, scratching their heads, and one of the guys was like, I don't know, Bob, what do you think goes together? The other guy's like, I don't know, Chuck, let's try this. Yeah, that looks legit. Let's put that on display. And why do I not have the hind legs? Did I messy something up there? Maybe that was the hind legs. Uh-oh. Why are we having problems? Huh. Kinda weird. It gave me the green light like I had this thing completed, but I do not. Apparently. I guess I'm going shopping. Nothing's gonna be close. Well. This is a job for the starship. It's another one-hitter quitter. This isn't cool. And if I'm going to have to do this one at a time, it's going to take all day. This is another reason to bring a good starship. You don't have to worry about launch fuel. The launch fuel. Talk about the bane of our existence sometimes. And then you go to recall your starship because you forgot to check when you left, and it's like, there's no launch star fuel. Yeah, that is not awesome times. Okay, now this time I will not disturb the eye, I hope. Okay, so it's another one. Again, not awesome. Maybe this is just not a great planet for the bones.
Radiation protection falling.
Where's that planet where I was getting like a gazillion at once? I think that was a couple of systems ago. I tried to park so much closer, it just was not working out. Which one are we working on? Reptilian, okay. Uh-oh. I hope it gave me my parts back. Oh no! Okay, well honestly, I don't like this planet if it's just going to be one at a time, and that was too many bone beds where I found just one at a time. I'll try one more if it's going to be one. I'll just look for these on the next world or something. We'll get them both done at the same time. Because this is going to take way too long if I'm going to do it one hitter quitter. Yep, this is not okay. Wow, that one had 2 eyes and only 1 bone. Okay, so this is definitely not our planet. But while I am here, I want to find water. Water detected in local system. Here we go again. Need to find the water. That might be it. No, wait. Flame ruptured. I doubt that has water on it. Ooh, that's got water. So what am I? I'm still in the Dig 3 system. I think. Ooh, it's an Arctic world. Remember that expedition where we needed to do ice fishing and nobody could find the ice world with water? I remember that expedition. I'll never forget it. I like fishing on islands. Ooh, not that island, it's too tall. Alright, get her done. I guess I'm gonna start with just whatever garbage I have in my inventory. Like, I think I had mealworms or something. Meaty chunks. No, it's not gonna work. I usually have pretty good luck with mealworms, so I think I'll start with that. Get that bait box loaded up accordingly. Let her rip. Fingers crossed. It just says 5 fish. It doesn't say any specific fish, so hopefully it'll just give us credit for whatever we get our hands on here. I'm not in very deep water, but if the type of fish doesn't matter, then that shouldn't matter. Now watch me pull up like a boot. Hey, look at us go. It counted. So yeah, you don't need to dig a hole. You don't need to worry about the depth. Just slap on your mealworms and grab your fish. Be like Mr. Miyagi. No scare fish. So I am playing right now with my left hand. I have my thumb holding it down. I have my finger like stabilizing it, and then I have another finger ready to press the trigger while I'm holding a cup of water in my right hand. And I just caught a fish doing that. If that sounded super complicated, it is. Nom, 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 nom. I needed that after all the peanut butter. Take it. Take it. New heaviest tiny something or other. The tiny thing was our heaviest so far. So what was the lighter stuff? The tiniest? Couple more fish here and we are out of here. This is so much better than catching bonefish. Thank you, No Man's Sky, for giving us some easy, leisurely fishing here. No stress, no worries. I need 3 more fish. Yeah, good stuff. The fish are happy and I'm happy. Alright, yeah, sounds good, Atlantis. And I don't know if they're going to release it right at midnight. No idea. It'll be a complete experiment. And they might release it like at midnight on the eastern coast, which means I would get it at 11 p.m. which would be awesome. Or, you know, it might be Pacific Coast, and then it's like 2 in the morning for me, which is the opposite of awesome. Alright, there it is, guys. So fishing was not terrible for this expedition. Where's my starship? I thought I parked close.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright, that takes care of phase 3. Aquatic treasure. Wonder what that involves. Strangely warm bones. Whoops. So that's that staff I always see everybody walking around with during these expeditions. I can't use the thing, like it's too in my face. Like if it was some little thing that was kind of out of the way, I wouldn't mind it, but yeah, it's not for me. A lot of people seem to like it, just not for me. Alright, so there's all that. Oh wait, I was in the Dig 4 system. My bad. So that's where I did my fishing, just to show you. That was Dig 4 system, and that was this world right here. Ransom. Properly named. They're holding us ransom for fishing. And then there's that pesky reptilian skeleton. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Nothing else looks like it's very specific for this system. So I'm gonna go to the next system and see if we have any better luck with bone hunting. I need to kill one more ancient guardian? Man, I was not paying attention to that. Oh, we'll have more opportunities. And then, yeah, the pesky dung samples. But for now, next system. Whoops. One star, huh? Normally when I'm doing my like free space roaming or just trying to get somewhere that's really far, I always try to stop at the 3-star system so that my log or whatever, you know, when you go to a teleporter, it all shows 3 stars. But then there's that one mission that takes you to that 1-star system. Oh, check it out, guys. So Dig 5 system also has a water world, and that one looks more luxurious, like it's overgrown, so it's like temperate. So that'd probably be a good one to go fishing at. And first things first, I want my space station on. There's my pulse engine. Yeah, Atlantis, so they added that to Skyrim. And it was just a nice addition. I think that was it. Okay, I'm here at my space station. I could go get my inventory, but that feels like work. Oh, wait a minute. Before I go there... Ancient bones. Okay, good deal. Hopefully we can get all this done. As a matter of fact, I think I remember this planet from the first time I did the expedition. So I remember running around this planet, like doing all my bone collecting to get 55, so here I am again. I just don't remember if it was a onesie and a twosie, or if you could get multiple on one slide. I think it was multiple. Multiple. Oh, we gotta go 400 or 800 that way? Yeah, that's not close. Good thing we get Zapato here. And we're off. Good thing it's quick. Because, wow, on foot, this would be tough. As in time-consuming. Kind of funny, I don't see the bone beds. Maybe that doesn't show up when you're on the flyer. $150, you'd think I'd be able to see this by now. There we go. Sweet! Alright, where's our Yahoo? Oh, he's hanging out. He's having a good time in the ice-cold snow. And he's wearing a crown. He is the king of sitting in the snow. Alright, reward time. Proto form. Proto. Probably not saying that right. I got a grip of those. Got a 2 for there. Always gotta love that. Maybe it'll actually let me build this one. Proto. Uh-oh. Got plenty of skulls to choose from. Plenty of torsos. Whoops. Jeepers. Here go my buttons. Here's where it starts getting sketchy, the limbs. Okay, but hey, we got her done. Yes, I did. Alright. Quicksilver. The pesky dung samples. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get the Ancient Guardian on the next bone bed. So yeah, I'm almost done here. Wowzers. Still got to do the cooking. I haven't done the cooking yet, but that'll go fast. That's actually relatively easy. This is the one I need right here. Definitely a job for the starship. Man, I hope I didn't park right on top of that thing. Okay, good. We got multiple bones here. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is definitely more user-friendly for, like, the time spent. That whole one-hitter-quitter deal, that was not for me. Yeah, this should go much quicker. Not only that, I need to hit 55 anyway. So what I'll probably do is just keep going here. And, like, hit that number 55, and then I'd better be able to complete that skeleton. Okay, wow, he's drilling my starship. Where are you at? Oh, he's coming up to say hello. I've never seen him take off like that before. But that did it. That's 3. Booyah, baby. Go ahead and get that reward. Man, he did a number on my starship shield, and this thing is not weak. Like, this starship is tanky. He was drilling me. I can't imagine if you have like 3 or 4 of those things roaming around down there, they really do a number on you. Okay, let's see here. We are up to 32. Okay, so this shouldn't be too bad. This is going to be the time-consuming part. I knew it would be. Running around the ground trying to find the bones. 1,300? They're funny. Oh wow, I really don't see any. Why are these things so far away? Man, I wish I had done this on that one planet. That planet was good to go. Like, these things were everywhere. Now I just wish I remember what system that was in, or what planet. It was either Dig 2 or Dig 3. Dig 2 sounds right. Really? Okay, got none there. That might only be the only world here. Yeah, that's the only bone world here. Doggone it. I think it was that guy right there. And honestly, given the amount of time it's going to take to go 1,500 meters every time I need a new bone, this is going to be the quicker option anyway. Like, I know it's an extra warp or two, but if I can find a real good, like, bone farming world, that'll be the way to go. And I've already found one, it's just a matter of, like, re-finding it. Man, I don't have time for this. Because my shields haven't been punished enough yet in this expedition. Oh my goodness, really? How far away do I need to be? There we go. Ah, great. Now it's not gonna show me the mini-map. There's Ancient Bones, right there. So we need about 23 more. Hopefully we'll have better luck on this world. Oh yeah, see, we're lighting up all over the place now. That was a wise choice. And look at this, guys. Firestorm. Jetpack for days. Loving it. Actually, it kind of feels like it didn't really get much there. And it's multiple, so wait. Even better. Yeah, this is definitely the world for your bone farming. So Joker, how many times am I up to on bone now? I think I've said bone about 32 times. As many bones as I need. Or wait, was it 23? I might have said that backwards. I thought you got better jetpack than this in the firestorms, or maybe it's because I was using the jump. That could be. I'm right on top of the things. No, not the storm clearing. I wasn't done jetpacking yet.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
That one looked a lot closer than it really was. And that one's a one-hitter quitter. Not cool. This is why they gave us all the inventory. I mean, 55 bones, that's not a small number. There we go. Vigilant. Is that because it's a watchful eye? Ouch. What, did I just hit a giant rubber band ball? What was that? I'm really lost here. Was that like down?
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, they're deep. These things are like center of the earth deep. Oh, there's a cave. That's why. But at least we got 2 for our efforts. 42 of 55. We're getting there. Let me out. Too weak. That means it's time to relocate. Ooh, a nice big wide open area. This ought to do. Wouldn't that be funny if I was like right on top of one? And wow, I'm not far off. Which one is it trying to take me to? That one maybe? Yeah, I guess so.
Thermal protection falling.
Ah, good, we got a ton of them here. 3, maybe more. Maybe more indeed. I've got to be close to hitting my quota for like digging up dirt, because there has been digging up dirt. Been a lot of digging up dirt. Alright, we're getting close. 1,000! Killing us. Oh, there's one more here. Hold that thought. Was there another one here? Yeah, that was a good bone bed there. That was a grip. $55 bones. Wonder who came up with that number. Why 55? Why not 50? Why not 10? He's probably sitting there listening to me thinking, be lucky it wasn't 100, pal. Okay, another good bed here. This is gonna get me real close. I'm gonna be like 1 shy. Or 2. Oh, that was the peanut butter. Peanut butter, and it's extra sticky.
Thermal protection falling.
Too weak? Nonsense. We got one right here. I don't think I've had to put launch thruster fuel in once. And I have been using and abusing my starship. Oh yeah, we got a grip. This is the last time I have to look for bones. That is assuming I can actually build the stupid skeleton I need to build. There it is, bye-bye! But wow, with 55 plus bones... Or it's actually less than that. I've collected 55. I probably only have like 40 in my inventory right now. Hopefully, I've got more than what I need to do this skeleton statue. One more.
Technology recharging.
Okay, we have to do reptilian. Oh yeah, I got lots and lots of options now. There is no way I'm not building this skeleton. Sweet freaking deal. Okay, so another one bites the dust. I don't know if I need these. I keep picking them back up. Okay, so we'll get our rewards. That one for doing the reptile. Amphibian. Reptile. Okay, we needed that nutrient processor, so now I can finally complete the rest of this deal here. Titanic trophy. It's not a large trophy, it's a Titanic trophy. Which means I should be able to close that phase 3 now. And so I can. Wait, did I already do that? Which one was the reptilian? Oh, I still haven't excavated yet? Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. And the dung samples. I keep forgetting the dung samples. Oh no! There's no animals here. Okay, well for excavating, I'll show you guys a trick to that. Find you a nice little mountain. This one should work just fine. And go over to your flattener. We're basically going to flatten our way into the mountain so that you're getting this nice big tall... It basically equates to like 2 floors or 2 stories. And that'll really excavate a whole bunch of dirt very quickly. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to go like... You're going to be done in 5 seconds, but it'll go a lot quicker than just making a whole bunch of little tunnels everywhere. I don't know why it's getting stuck there. Yeah, this is going to go pretty quick. Almost there, baby. That's right, now I kind of remember digging up dirt in this expedition before. And I cannot say I have missed it. Why did the number have to be 2600? Why not 2500? Why not 100? Oh, I'm so close. I can almost taste it. So close. All right. Get that reward. Okay, and since I'm here, I'm gonna see what's involved with this bone broth. 30 salvage data, huh? Two metal plating, hermetic seal. I can do this. Oops. So at least that was an easy build. Whip up a delicious bone broth. Prepare softened marrow. See, I knew I kept that for a reason, so we need one more softened marrow. Hopefully it'll tell me like what I need to put in there. Oh man, it doesn't tell you the ingredients. Boo! I don't know, I'll just plop a bone in there and see what happens, I suppose. Maybe if I have more than one of something. Okay, so that was easy. Softened bone marrow, booyah. Now I got two of those, so make a broth. Process softened marrow in the nutrient processor. Uh-oh. There must be more to it than that. Combine stacks of marrow in separate slots. Wow, it does not actually tell you the recipe, does it? Process softened marrow. Or maybe it takes two? Maybe that's why it was telling... Yeah, okay, that's why it was telling me to split them up. So it kind of told you the recipe, just not super clearly. Did I do it? I did it. Hey, look at us go. Kind of feel like we need to do the happy dance. Don't forget that reward. And I think that whole Kronos thing, I think we have to go to the anomaly and feed him the bone broth. I think. Let me read that again. It just says feed a bone. Not the bone broth. That's interesting. Maybe he just wants a bone. And now I've said bone 54 times during this stream alone. Alright, good old Kronos. Every time I say that name, I think of The Incredibles now. Is that just me? Wait, that is not Kronos. Tee-hee-hee. Where's Kronos? Alright, so we need to give him a bone. Plated ribcage, sure, sounds great. Hey Mikey, he likes it! Alright, Captain Tight Pants has done good. We found the right bone for Kronos. So speaking of Kronos... Actually, I'm going to avoid the starship for just a moment. I might be able to warp back to that Dig 4 system, or Dig 5, whatever we were at. Ooh, Diplo chunks. That sounds amazing. That's phase 4. Booyah. So what's left, guys? We're almost done. Like, everything else is done up to this point. So just one tasker left. Gotta go play with... I don't even want to say it. I have to go play with poop. And then, yeah, sell the fossils. I have not done that yet either. So let's go back to our rendezvous, whatever, system 5. Oops. I thought I could sneak away, I was thinking. Apparently my sneaking away took a little bit longer than I thought it would. Okay, so I do want to highlight this just to make sure that what I'm doing is actually counting. So right now I'm at 0 of, whatever, 2 million. Let's try selling something random here, like a bone. Okay, so yeah, that counted. Now I want to sell an entire display, see if that counts. Right? Yeah. Okay, so it all counts. Bones and displays. Perfect. See, I'm getting rid of all these... all this stuff I no longer need, I no longer want. That can go. The dirty bronze, I don't even know why I still have that. Apparently it's going to take selling quite a few of these things. Strangely warm bones. I wonder if that counts. What am I up to? 1 million? Yeah, I'm going to try the strangely warm bones. Strangely warm bones. I felt like I needed to say that again. That did not count. Ouch. So I sold that for nothing, apparently. I wonder if I can buy it back. No. My strangely warm bones are gone forever. I guess I'll just sell all the displays and all the bones until I hit that number. A warrior skull. Actually, it's kind of cool. I might keep that one. Oh, I'm so close. The exhibits sell a lot better, so I probably could have just sold all my exhibits and been done with this. And now you know. And knowing is half the battle. By the power of Grayskull. Alright guys, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a happy dance coming on. Haha! Happy dance! Now we gotta go play with Poop. So it's not that happy. Stop it. You have to go play with Poop. Ooh, Overgrown. That'll be a good go place for a lot of animals. Good go-to. My words got kind of jumbled up there. So my goal was 3 hours for this one. I'm a little over that. Yeah, the bone hunting, that took a little time. I guess I wasn't really thinking about, you know, running around looking for 55 bones. So yeah, not bad all in all. Right around 3.5 hours. Looks like we have another planet for those memory stones. Yeah, we sure do. So just in case you guys still needed your memory stones. This is where I'm at. This is the Dig 5 system, Rendezvous 5, whatever. And I'm on Bagu. Baghu. Bless you. So yeah, I'm looking for animals. Hopefully a lot more than 1 or 2 pop up. And hopefully I've got the creature pellets. Ideally you would want like many animals. The good thing is they follow you around as long as you don't get away from them too quickly. They kind of somewhat follow you around, and then they start getting other ones curious, and then usually it snowballs from there, and you'll have a whole bunch of poop to choose from. For example, we got a question mark over here. He's curious. Get him fed. Any and all animals are welcome. Is that an animal? That's a planimal. That's a plant animal. Oh, he's a predator. That's okay. They eat too. So I got my little herd. There's another. The more the merrier. The more animals you got kind of like following you around, the more you can just keep feeding them, keep collecting poop. He does not need to eat again yet. 7 more pieces of poo. Kind of a cool planet. It's green. I like the blue contrast. I like the memory stones being here. Matter of fact, this might be the planet I was thinking of when I remembered the whole memory stone thing. He does not need to eat again still. Okay, the poop rates are not very good right now. Excuse me, pardon me. He no longer has a plus. Yeah, so I see the little icon thing needs to actually say offer food. If it doesn't, they're not ready to eat again yet. But see, he doesn't. Poop. Poop. I demand you to poop. Aha! See? That one paid attention. Class, listen up. Whatever his name is, knows what's going on. There we go. Offer food. Ooh, nice smelly dung sample. I saw the green stuff floating off of that one. That one was fresh. Whoa! Where did he come from? No, he does not need to eat. Oh, that might be the predator. Okay, somebody needs to poop. Anybody. Oh, poop. Awesome. Anybody listen? Alright, hopefully that takes care of it. I don't know why I'm collecting all the extra. Because I worked for that. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Expedition done. So I definitely hope that helps you all out. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind taking a quick moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I always appreciate those things. Please let me know your thoughts. And with that, it's time for Happy Dance. Get down. Happy Dance. Happy Dance. How low can you go? Alright, I got that out of my system. More poop. So, back to Expedition. Collect reward. Oh, and I forgot the whole picking up poop reward. Stand by. Nose in the dirt. Yeah, I wish it was only dirt. Instead, it's a big flaming heap of poopy. Alright, so I picked up enough poop. What did that just say? Your new reward. This must be the finale. Final, whatever. There it is. Expedition complete. Alright guys, there is a little trick to take a whole bunch more stuff back with you than what you came with. So if the inventory thing fills up on the terminal, you know, to get your stuff back to your main save file, and you want to take more than that. Several folks have reached out to me over the past few expeditions and told me about this. I just hadn't been able to showcase it. I think the last expedition, like, I was stuck and I couldn't actually finish. I was waiting on my frigate missions or something. So anyway, yeah, I think I showed it on the previous expedition to this one. But just for good measure, I'll go ahead and show it one more time just in case you missed that. And just gonna make sure nothing else says collect reward, because I have a bad habit of like overlooking one of these. And then I can never figure out why I can't like go to close the expedition out. Okay, I think we're good. So basically what you gotta do is you gotta go ahead and load this bad boy up. Anything and everything you want to dump in there, feel free. Go ahead and fill it up too. So, and honestly I don't need any of this garbage. I'm just gonna take it back to show you the fill up process. Maybe I should try to focus on what I do actually want to take back. And a lot of the stuff is just gonna go for nanites. So I'm gonna take it all back anyway, to be honest. That's just nanites waiting to be sold right there. Whoops. Okay, so you got that filled up, then all the fun stuff can start going into here. Oh, that's right, you can't take the eggs back. No eggs. I don't know if I really need those, but they're going anyway. No idea why I'm bringing this, because I can. I don't think I need these, but I'm going to bring them anyway. Polished stone, sure, why not? Dirt. I don't know. You might need dirt. Just because I know that sells for money. Bionic lures, I'll probably never use them, but they're here, I'm here, it feels right. Funny, I bought all this stuff. I never even used not a one. Yeah, honestly, some of this stuff is just too easy to get back on the normal save file. Though I do want my indium. But now that I know how to make that pre-packaged, you don't even need to worry about these mats anymore. I wish I had thought about that a long time ago. That would have made my life so much easier. Feline liver. I'll be using some of this in my next expedition, as a matter of fact. Alright, almost full. Definitely want those. Ooh, 30. That's tough to pass up. Honestly, the 3 here, that can probably go bye-bye. I feel like that's a waste of a slot. Okay, so what you do at this point is you do not go to End Expedition. Don't push that. No touchy. So we're going to back out of that and actually go back to your normal save file via Options. Return to primary save. Hit Confirm. And you'll wind up in the anomaly. This is where you boarded the expedition to begin with. And basically what you can do is you can pull all this stuff out. And then go back into the expedition, put more in, and just keep doing it. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Pretty neat little trick there. So special thank you to everybody who has reached out to me about that these past few expeditions. So just to show you how that process works, here's all the stuff I've loaded up. Where's like the collect all button? I guess there isn't one. Oh, good thing I got tons of inventory. This might be a challenge. Okay, so now you can go back into Expedition. Yeah, that. My tongue tripped over my words. Any day now. It's okay, it's thinking. Okay, and then once again we can fill her up. Super unleaded. Uh-oh. I think that was just telling us it was complete. Okay. Whew! And then you can do it all over again. Go ahead and fill her back up, and you can rinse, lather, and repeat, and just do that until you've got everything back that you want to bring back. So anyway, I won't show you everything from here on out. I'll do that separately. But I did want to show the process at least. And then once you're all done with all that back and forth, and you've gotten everything taken out of here that you want, then you can hit into Expedition, and that should close you out. So again, guys, I definitely hope that helps you all out. If you wouldn't mind taking that quick moment to like, share, subscribe, comment, please let me know your thoughts. I always appreciate those things. And guys, until the next time, which is in 2 weeks from now, best of luck and happy hunting. Peace out, y'all.